Hi everyone, it's Wendy. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me today. Today I thought I would do something a little bit different, and that is I want to do kind of a masterboard. I don't generally do masterboards. I kind of do single pieces of ephemera at a time, but I thought wouldn't it be fun to kind of do masterboards, do a collage with washi tape. And I have all kinds. This is just probably about a quarter of the washi tape I have. I actually have a box of really big washi tape somewhere. And I say somewhere because I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere in the storeroom. So that's something that's getting cleaned out over the after the holidays. So these are the two sort of substrates I've chosen for a masterboard. I've got this is coffee dyed paper because I thought if you want it you could use the back, or if you want something firmer you can use this as a piece of Recollections cardstock. And maybe we'll do that because I know I have limited time. And the other thing I wanted to do is, some of you had asked to see these stockings that I had told you that Mr. Journal Adventure has made. So I'm going to show you those at the end, in a little bit more detail. All right, so we're just gonna put things on here, use the washi I have, and have at it. So guys, I hope you're having a good holiday. I hope you're seeing some family. Oh gosh, that's gunky, isn't it? Yikes. Oh my goodness, that's just the worst. Wow, I wonder why it's so bad. Okay. All right, let's just choose something else and see if it's going to be any better. And maybe it'll help me move this. Wow. Yeah, that one's better. So I'm just kind of doing one side at a time. If I wasn't doing a video, I'd probably just start over. But look, these things happen to you too. So why wouldn't I just keep going? All right, and I'll wash my board off later. So I'm just going to put glue on about half, I think. And washi is sticky, but it's not as sticky as you might think. And so I'm just going to tear this piece. This has got insects on it. And I'm looking for the back. Oh, there we go. Great. So yeah, we'll just do a masterboard. So I have a cute story to share with you. Put that on. That looks great. My granddaughters were doing a recital. They started doing, oh, this is beautiful. They started doing piano lessons. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say in October this year, and they're 7 and 9. And they've just done so well, and so they decided they wanted to do a recital. So they planned a recital for all of us, and that was yesterday. Oh my gosh, it was the best. I had such a great time watching them. And I mean, my daughter said to me, look, do not be late, because if you're 10 minutes late you will miss the whole thing. So So I said, well, you know, can I help out? So I made some, you can hear Miss Midge upstairs. I made some, I did a charcuterie for kids because they were having some of their friends over as well. So, so my charcuterie had, oh gosh, it had cheese cubes and crackers, strawberries, the girls' favorite cookies that I make, because you have to have something sweet in there too. What else? Oh, that's lovely. The girls' favorite cookies. It only had 5 spots, so I can't remember the other. Anyway, I'm sure it'll come to me at some point. Anyway, doesn't matter about the direction here. We'll just put things where we want to put things. And where there isn't glue, I'm just going to let it flip up a little, and then I'll know to put glue underneath that later. So anyway, we were all there, and Will was there, and oh my gosh, he was just so into it. He was so like just loving it and watching very carefully, sitting on the sofa, and they had the piano all set up. Anyway, so he's sitting there on the sofa, and then he said, "My turn." I mean, he's only 2, not even 2.5 yet. He said, "My turn." So he's watching so intently, and he noticed that Julia and Alice had 2 chairs set up at the front, and when one was playing, the other would sit and wait patiently. So he went up and sat at the chair and just said, my turn. And he was so sweet. We've got this all on video. Oh my gosh. He was so adorable, just sitting there and waiting. That one's gone. All right. Just waiting for his turn. And then when everyone was done and there was all this applause after each song, etc., he got up and he sat at the piano, and he just sat there patiently and played. I mean, you know, nothing any of us would recognize, but it sounded lovely, you know. Grandma's, I thought it sounded lovely. Anyway, it was just the best. I had the best time with all of my favorite people just hanging out. So, yeah, it was marvelous. And like I said, we have it on video. He literally played, I'm going to say, a good 20 minutes or so. The girls were into it. Everybody was giving him his due applause and whatnot. So, yeah, it was just really, really, really sweet. So, using this neutral to just kind of, you know, anchor some of the stuff. So, we'll put that there. I think it, just for me, it kind of adds a little something extra. I'm watching the time, recognizing I only have 30 minutes. And gosh, that's pretty with the houses and whatnot. So maybe we'll set this down here at the bottom. And as far as where I got my washi, this is washi I've been collecting for years. So I really couldn't say. I know that I did get some from AliExpress back in the day. So I don't buy from there now. I haven't in a few years since I found out that often some of the designs have been, are not theirs, that they've taken designs from other people without their permission. So when I recognized or heard that that happened, I thought, no, I can't do that. So, yeah. So I'm just going to put this on here, and some of it we can correct afterwards. But I'll set that down here. So yeah, it was just such a joyful thing to be a part of, to see those kids enjoy themselves so much. And both sets of grandparents were there, which is marvelous. Do I have something else I haven't used? I have this one we haven't used yet. So I'm just going to pull that off here and try and get the hardest part for me is getting it off the paper. And it's not that it's hard to come off the paper, it's that I get a bit impatient because I'm doing a video. So it's my issue, not the washi's issue. So there. So we've done about half, just using washi for a masterboard. And I would finish that off if I were doing it if I had a longer video, but I wanted to try and show you what I would then do with them. So I'm going to stop that there, and we're going to presume I've done a full one at this stage. Move some of this out of the way. Move these off to the side. Okay, and I don't even know at this stage how well the my cutter's going to go through this, but we're going to try. so that we can see how it works. I'm just trimming off any bits that are way over, and you could just fold them to the back side if you wanted. So, and I would recommend you wait for these to dry before you try any cutting, but it's going to be a do as I say, not as I do, because I'm actually going to go ahead and cut. And I'm going to cut here on that line. So that seems to be where I have finished off. And then this one I would continue to do more washi. So we've got our washi on here. And I think what I would do with this is I would think about making like pockets or something like that. Pockets or tags. So maybe I'll go like at 3.5. I'm going to do it blindly so that we can just get what we get. And these would make a couple of journal cards. So that's, I'm going to 3.25. And then we can see what we have. Oh, this is looking good. Look at that. We've got a little bit here we could put something on. This would be a pocket. Okay. Or a tuck spot. I like it. So I would use it maybe as a tuck spot like that on a journal page. And I will probably sew around this when they're done, when they've dried completely. This would be a little card. Let's see, we probably have a little piece of washi that I can set here at the bottom. This is some Tim Holtz washi. I hope I can find my big stuff, because that covers it up. Like that covers the background really quickly, and I think that that would look really, really nice. Okay, move that on over a little tiny bit. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Now, maybe I'll use my corner chomper to do the 1/4 inch to make these cards like that. I'm going to do some more videos with washi masterboards. This was just an idea that came to me. Now, I'm probably not the first one to do a washi masterboard. I don't know. Yeah, I just thought it would be fun. When you have an idea, you almost have to, I find, I have to get on with it. Otherwise, it's gone. And I'm going to look at, see where I might have some spots that need some extra gluing down. And sorry, I'm just cleaning the tip of my glue. Okay. This is older washi that I've got here, this piece, and it definitely wanted that glue on it. Okay, that makes for a really nice pocket. These make really cute journal cards. And you know what? I'd be inclined, whoops, just dropped it. I would be inclined to put some more washi down part of that line because I think it looks neat. So just put some glue on there, like that. Isn't that great? Gail, that would be nice for your insect journal that you're doing. Okay, and I think maybe we want a label on these, I think so. Now you could put another, like a larger focal point on them, maybe on this one. Let me see, do I have something? Look in my book. See if I have a flower or something I might want to set on there. Okay. I literally just pulled that flower apart. Oh, okay, you know that's happening. Find Iris, that's from a book. And what do I have in here? I have some, I feel like that's a toque. I think these might all be toque labels. Pull some of these out. This one I know is Tracy Fox. Okay, I'm just going to pull those out. And Then we'll stick them down. So it's a pretty easy way to get, I think I like this one. Tracy's like here. I think I might put it there. No. I think I cover the word never. So we're going to go for that. Get my glue. It's still not behaving. To clean all my supplies. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going to be doing a deep clean in the craft room and finding some things that hopefully that I feel like I've misplaced. So it's never too bad. Like, and that'll be after the holidays, after visitors have left. And I'm not. Trust me, I am so looking forward to it. And I find cleaning kind of, when you've had company, I always feel a little bit sad when they leave, sometimes a lot sad. And I find cleaning, especially when it's organizing, it actually just, I don't know, makes me feel better. Makes me feel like, all right, it's all good. Just keep busy and do something fun. Now, isn't that pretty? So simple. And I think for these, because I just love how they look, possibly, gosh, I don't know. There's nowhere on here that I want to put something. I just think that's so pretty with all of those bits. I mean, we could put maybe a little piece of washi. This is adorable. This is from Tim Holtz as well, and it's butterfly washi. So I'm going to put the butterfly washi just down here where there's a bit of a space. I always overglue. I always overjudge where I'm going to put washi down. Did I do it again? Oh, that wasn't too bad. It's a bit crooked, but hey, it's washi. So I love that card. And then this one, I do think I have space for a, oh, look at this village in this. I love that. I love seeing that beautiful plant there. I think I'd be more inclined to put something like right there. Let's do that. So, Duke, these are beautiful. I love your labels. Well, I've been very lucky. I'm just looking over here and thinking, no, well, yeah. I'm going to just put it right there. Okay. So that's what I've done with my Masterboard, with my washi. I have a lot of washi that is nature themed, so it all plays together really nicely. And like I said, I have some really big washi that has oldie worldy images, like big clocks and things like that. So when I'm going to find that, we're going to do another video. So those are my make for today. But in the meantime, I thought I would show you these wonderful stockings that Mr. Journal Adventure has made. And we'll start, mine was the first one he made. And then what I do is I make the stocking. I line it and make the stocking. I use upholstery fabric for the back. And I'll try and get the name of the book that he got the patterns from. And I'll try and put it down below. But have a look at it. It's all done on Laguna cloth. And this is like, I think it's 18 count. But look at this one. He does half stitch. This little tapestry is like a half stitch over. So how it started was, I said to him, oh my gosh, I would love to see, I love these stockings. They're so beautiful. Wouldn't it be nice to have something like that as an heirloom piece? And he said, oh yeah, I could do that. I'm like, well, I said, it's a skill, hun. He goes, yeah, no, I get that, but this has been caught. So I just want to grab that. So he said, yeah, I'll make one of those for you. So he did this for me. And I used to collect dolls. I still have a number. I collect teddies. And I make quilts. So there's quilts there. Love Always. And that's what I call him. And it's just, and there's a kitty there. It's just so beautifully done. Little dolls on the bed, the Christmas stocking. This lace work is just incredible. A dollhouse. He made me a gorgeous vintage dollhouse, which we have since regifted to our darling granddaughters, and they adore it. Isn't it beautiful? Like, I just think it's stunning. So he said, yes, I'll make it. And I said, well, I can't have one and you not have one. So he made one for himself, and this one has a different upholstery on the back. And he's a woodworker, and so he picked a pattern that has a woodworker's shop and whatnot, and toys, and he's made toys for the kids before. And there's another, that dollhouse that he made for me, just seemed really, really appropriate. And so what he's done is he's made 12 of them. So we have 3 children, and they each have one and their partners. And then he's made one from each of the grandchildren. So he's made 12 in total. I think there are only 9 patterns in the book, so 3 are duplicate patterns. And so their parent chose what pattern the child they wanted for their little one. And then what he's done is he's changed some of the items in the stocking. So Will loves cars, so we made sure he put cars in instead of, maybe there was well, he loves trains, so there's trains there, but so maybe there was a basket of wool or something, so he took it out and put it in. And that sort of thing. So just love them. They're just so beautiful. So with that note, I just want to say happy holidays. Thank you all for so kindly watching, and your support and your wonderful comments this year. It's meant a great deal to me. I expect I will have another video next week, but not on Christmas weekend. I have lots of wonderful company coming, so I'm so excited for that. And then we'll start the new year, which I cannot believe is all just around the corner. So thank you guys so much for joining me again, and for always being there, for your kindness and your warmth. And I wish that back for all of you 100 times over. So thanks, everyone. Take care. Happy holidays. Bye.